Hello, guys. This is Rago42 together with the SciCraft crew. Hey, guys.
Yay.
Hello.
Yeah, so today we got something to show you which is clearly overdue. So I guess you already know the technical details because there were already some videos out. But if we just take a little look down here, you might be able to guess what this is about.
Nope. Tell me.
No idea at all?
Nope.
Aww.
A big hole.
And I want you to guess which farm this is about. But
Oh no,
okay,
you
bad
didn't.
pun. Anyway, I guess we hop down and show you what we built here. Woo! Oh, yes, made it.
Who almost died.
So, who do we have to shoot now once? Oh, Laggard. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just start. We start at the end, so to speak. Yeah. I think Laggard and Sherry, you were the ones who spent most of the time building the storage room here, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So,
and we have
tell us what it's
And
called.
Mango's potion
Yeah.
brewer.
Oh, yeah. That came in handy. Yeah, so tell us about it.
well,
Well-
it's not a lot. It's basically we have a array of chests here for the main item storage. We have a furnace array that uses the sticks that we get from the witches, and we have a fast crafter we never use.
Well, we kind of didn't anticipate. We didn't think about this, I guess, but we built it in a level that's appropriate for the optimal AFK spot, but it also allows squids to spawn in the water streams on top. So the mass crafting chests are always full of squid ink, which makes it super annoying to craft stuff.
Yeah, we need
So we should call the
mob
place
switch for,
Witchfarms
squid.
Inc.
Sorry?
We should call the place Witchfarms Inc.
Kill yourself.
Stop the
So-
puns.
So
Sorry.
yeah, so we just basically need to build a squid mob switch, and then this will be useful. But right now it's not very useful. I guess we can still show it. I mean, it's very simple. The concept is you break the chests that are inside here. They're all encapsulated, so none of the items can fall out, and then you can flick the lever on the side and water comes and brings all the item towards you. And you have the crafting benches there, and then underneath the crafting benches is one of Mango's so-called distribution systems.
Always
That'll-
useful.
Yeah, that'll pick up the items through the crafting bench and distribute it, I guess spit it out very quickly into another water stream. And then all the items go into these 20 double chests here of glowstone and redstone appropriately. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Mango, you can tell us about the potion brewer?
Okay, yeah, it's probably the most sophisticated potion brewer at the moment in Minecraft. So it's a self-refilling one. Basically, whenever you take out amount of potions, so you have less than 59 stored in the system, the brewer will automatically start brew new ones. And we also were able to add a lot of information lights there, so it's very user-friendly. Also, yeah, let's just compare to the SciCraft one. We also can insert all the ingredients we need and water bottles at the level where everything happens. So also the brewing happens at the same level where you pick out your potions. So that's basically the most advantage. And we have a really much indicator lights to tell you what's going on. For example, above the brewing stands, there we have an indicator light how many water bottles we have left. Then at the ingredients, we have an indicator light what ingredients are in store. So at the moment we have everything in store, so the upper lights are on. And the lower lights will turn on if the system starts brewing. So you will
I'd like
see
to just take
what.
out some potions so you can see it.
Yeah, let's do a demonstration.
Let's take just some healing potions.
We also have
Okay.
2 small farms here for melons and mushrooms, just because it's convenient. And of course, a lot of the items that are in here get refilled by the Witchfarms themselves, like the redstone, glowstone, gunpowder, spider eyes.
Yep. So the mushroom farm is for the fermented spider eye, and the melon for the glistering melon.
Okay. I hope I took out sufficient potions now.
The light
start
will turn
working.
off, and the other one will turn on, so it indicates that the brewing starts. Takes a while.
Yeah.
Yep, so
Now
it
it's
starts.
working.
As you can see, if the corresponding lights that indicate the recipe also turn on here.
Yeah, so this is splash healing too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So the way it knows what ingredients we need. If you look out the window here, there's an armor stand selector. So it's a decoder that basically decodes what ingredients are needed for this recipe.
Maybe we can just quickly grief out there.
Yep.
So you can see that we have the tripwire hooks, which basically detect when the armor stands get pushed up.
Yep.
And
after that is T flip-flop, so it saves it. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and then minecart. First, droppers shoot out exactly 9 of the requested items, and are transported via minecart over those brewing stands, the hopper above. So and they are transported in the correct order into those brewing stands. At the moment, yeah, it's almost done. It's glowstone processing now. Then the gunpowder, and if everything is done, all the potions will be sucked out by the other hoppers and transported up this item elevator here, all at once. And at the top, there's a complicated system that makes sure all the potions land in the right chest.
Yep. So should be just a few seconds.
Yep.
To go actually.
Yep. Now they're done. Any moment they will be flushed out.
Here they go.
And then it takes about 7 or 8 seconds. They will come up here.
And are they coming? I think now they.
Yep. There they go.
And whoosh.
Yeah. At the top there's a system with iron bars, sticky pistons, and some doors and soul sand even.
Nobody but Mango understands how it works.
But it basically makes sure that even if you have, you can also make this farm bigger. I have a version with, for example, 54 brewing stands, and if you have 160 items at one spot, it's really a problem because they would start glitching even through solid blocks and so on, and that system prevents them from doing that. So yeah. Also, you could make this bigger. We only have the most important potions here, but you could also have an armor stand for every potion you want. So you could add 60 more different ingredients, or how many ingredients are in the game. I don't recipes are in the game. So yeah, it's infinitely expandable.
Well, it might be
I guess we can
the limit of tripwire. But
you can also make a tripwire repeater, so you would have 40 in a row. Then you need a space of 3 in between for the tripwire repeater, and then the other potions, for example.
Yeah, right. We just have to repeat it.
Hmm?
Anyways,
you kind of limit with the amount of brewing
stands. If you really exceed 40 potion types, then
you're limited with the amount of brewing stands. I guess 54 is the maximum that is possible, and here we have just 9 because it's also sufficient.
Yeah, it's 27 potions at once. That's pretty fast. Yep. So I guess we show everything on top because there's quite a lot going on.
We can show the slime farms and the controls, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, we also have some slime farms in here.
Just the slime storage that's completely filled up.
Yep.
Yeah, so the slime block storage is manual, which means you have to put it in the chest where there's some space left, but the slime blocks, of course, arrive here automatically.
Slime balls.
Slime balls. What did I say?
Blocks.
Oh, sorry.
We can show the control panel.
Yep, that's down here. So, of course, we want to have the maximum of witch drops usually. And that means we don't want this mob cap to be filled up. And yeah, therefore we have some switches here to disable some of the slime farms. Or disable all of them. But that's barely necessary, I think.
Well,
So-
limiting factor of the witch farm is not the mob cap. If you have all the slime farms on, it will definitely limit the rates of the witch farms.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did
but
some
almost all.
testing. Did some testing. Even if we have 5 farms running, the efficiency of the witch farms isn't really affected. It's like maybe just 90% efficiency of the witch farms. So yeah, mostly we had 4 slime farms running. Maybe we can turn one on, for example, the one in the east. So yeah, basically we were just blocking
Left
it.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, with
Oh.
water.
There's something. Oh, you enabled it again.
Yep, and now it's turned on.
And there's actually a skeleton in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somehow skeleton spawn.
Yeah, normally they don't spawn there.
Mango.
Where's the skeleton?
Oh, no, there was a skeleton in there, but it was probably due to the water.
Mhm.
Because when the water is still in there, then it blocks some of the light level. So
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's
that's
pretty
a rare
That's
rare.
interesting.
Oh, yeah.
just
Okay.
when you enable
Wow.
them. Yeah, I think that's not a big issue. So
Yeah, no.
As long as they don't shoot the golems.
Yeah, also we
Hmm.
can turn on and off the witch farms. Should we
Yep.
do the south ones, for example? So that will turn on the lights, so they're disabled.
we can see them. Nice.
You have so much power in this room.
So we have all the
Yep.
lights installed by now, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. But I
that's
think
probably
it's,
one of the most annoying parts.
but I think it's really time that we head on top, because just so we finish up the storage, I guess.
Yep.
Oop. Hey. Okay, so the items arrive here at the center when everyone else arrives. Okay,
Coming.
yeah, the items come here in item elevator with some beacons and stuff. Oh, and I fell down. Then, first priority we have is actually going to the potion system, which is over here. So all
Which
the
is
ingredients.
always full, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. So you always want that one to be filled up so it doesn't screw up when brewing potions. And once that is full, I mean, this one really uses a small amount of resources once it's filled up, so it's not a big loss. But then we go to the main storage. And actually, we were lazy to build some tons of item sorters here. So
Not lazy, it's just
gunpowder-
less laggy.
yeah,
actually.
that also. So we just have the gunpowder, which is being sorted out here. I mean,
Because we have 10
single hopper
chests of
can keep up,
gunpowder, so.
and it will just be shot into this part here, where there's no sorting anymore. And of course, the excess goes into the cactus. And then we go to the rest of the resources. Actually, did we think about expanding the bottle and spider eye storage?
Why would we need
'Cause
to
currently it's
extend
only
them?
one. Well, we still have something else, and that needs quite a lot of them. But
Yeah, we might,
No,
but at
5
the
double
mo-
chests.
It takes a long time to fill it up.
yeah, okay, it's pretty much sufficient. Oops. Okay, let's get back up here. And then basically one of the last stops, or is it? No, second to last. Is in the slime blocks or slime balls. I screwed it up again.
Actually,
Oh.
you messed one. There's sticks here for the
Oh yeah,
furnace.
right.
Of course, needless to mention, all these sorters are overflow protected, so.
That's why you see all the items that should have been filtered out going through, because everything's filled up already. So at least most parts.
The entire system here works basically on overflow. So once one part is filled up with a certain item, then it will just go on to the next one, which creates this kind of priority system. But then after the stick buffer here, well, there are actually some chests as a buffer, and they will get shot into the water stream and then go into the hoppers next to the furnaces when they are needed, because the storage in the hoppers is a bit small. And so we just increase it a bit with these chests. And last but
Then
not
the
least,
last thing is the crafting. So the redstone is sorted out here, and the glowstone is sorted out over there, and then we have a pretty smart system with water to get it all the redstone and glowstone distributed to the I think 40 double chests that we have in here for the fast crafting.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and a
then-
little line of redstone on top of the hoppers to prevent some lag, I believe.
Yeah, so once
When the
once
full
the row is
storage
full,
would have been filled up, but we've never gotten that far,
yeah,
I think.
we're always using
barely
up the
ever.
redstone and glowstone, I guess.
Yeah, a little too much maybe.
Yeah, we're always crafting them, so. Yeah, but
And,
actually this, as Shara already indicated, also has kind of a farm included. Well, an
Yeah.
unwanted farm.
Squid farm.
And we actually have the results over here. At least whenever I collect them. So that's not in our other storage areas. So
Very sophisticated squid farm.
yeah. Well,
I
unintentional
still
one.
think
but-
my old one is better, though.
Yeah, so this perimeter actually has quite some history already, right?
Yeah.
It's really old, but yeah, we've been changing a lot of stuff around. Before we built we built a different witch farm. We actually built the old one.
Which you can see on my channel if you want.
Yeah, and now we built a new one with the toggling state shifting floor, which is
Which
a
you
lot-
can also see on my channel.
Yeah. So
Shameless.
if you're interested in
Not really a
about how they
plug, it's
work,
our server tour. I guess the last stop is if the items don't get sorted to anything or all the sorted areas are full, then the items all reach the overflow chest over here, which is constantly full. So you can see the items are just piling up over here. We should actually add a
Yes.
cactus after this, to be honest.
Yeah. I guess it's mostly because most of the items we just don't need. Like
Yeah, the
excessive
slime blocks,
sticks.
spider eyes, sticks,
Slimes is full, spider eyes, bottles.
maybe the sugar.
Yeah,
Although I
sugar
don't
is also.
see anything coming through, so
And sometimes a bit of redstone or glowstone that doesn't get picked up.
Not
Actually,
anymore.
It should be fixed by now, but I still see some redstone or glowstone coming through every now and then.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
hope 1.9 will
it's
fix the
extremely
final
rare.
flaws.
Hoppers are
Yes.
broken, basically.
Yeah. They are a lot better by now compared to 181, but
No, they're still broken.
Broken beyond repair. I guess.
okay, they are also broken in some other aspects, but in terms of picking up items, they are a lot better than before, I would say.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
So the reason why we actually said that already, that we already had some different design in here for the Witchfarms, and no one really wanted to rebuild them, but we didn't want to show it before it was done. So I guess we should head down and actually show the farms, right?
Yep.
Someone is already at the AFK spot, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still at the
Okay.
AFK spot.
Right there. So we'll have a look inside the farm, and hopefully we can see some witches spawning. Okay, server had some lag there, but they basically fall through instantly, or as close to instant as possible. And okay, the server is struggling a little bit, I guess, but you can see they're falling through really quickly. And there they go. So the delay is really mostly due to the server. The system is instant.
Well, we do have 4 witch huts here, so it's a little bit slower.
Also, we're having some chunk loading issues at some places that seem to make the tick rate drop a bit. But we're still investigating on that. So, can we see some more witches? Ah, here they go. So, then they fall down this tube. And bam. You can already see there's some items laying on top of these trapdoors, but eventually they will fall through.
So this is a smart collection system designed by, I think, Leggert and Vince, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So basically this is making you have to use a third of the hoppers you would actually have to use.
Mhm.
So there's obviously the soul sand and the hoppers underneath, so those are the actual hoppers that you need to use. And the rest is just
Water
going...
streams.
Yeah, and then we have a falling edge detector. So when the witches die, the trapdoors open. But when the trapdoors are open and new witches coming in, it will quickly close, so no witches can fall through in the water.
Yeah, the drops that
Nice
stay
way.
behind will eventually fall through if
And
another
we had to
witch
do
triggers
this
it.
Yeah, we had to do this because otherwise we would always power the hoppers underneath the soul sand. That's why we're using a falling edge detector.
Yeah, that's a pretty smart system, I think. And it's also quite simple to build in the end.
Except for the fact that you need the glass chute, otherwise the witches can fall out.
Okay, that's,
Yeah, but that's
basically always
pretty
the case,
standard
unless you
for
go for a bigger
Witchfarms.
hopper platform.
Yeah, it's simple, but it takes a lot.
But you could also expand this design, like just add one more row, and you'll probably be safe. Anyways,
So I
that's it
guess we
for
can
the
show
witch farm.
all
So
the all the water streams going to the center from all the farm.
I'll actually go back to survival.
I think it kind of looks like a network if you go really high up.
Yeah. Oh,
I guess we
now I'm
didn't
actually
mention
lowering
the
drop rate.
perimeter is a circle with radius 160 blocks, right?
Yep.
Anything else we forgot?
Yeah, we still have the slime farms. I mean, we can
Yep.
also show these from a bit closer now. So, yeah, essentially it's the standard platform that you use for a slime farm. No, I'll actually go up there. Yeah, so we have the dispensers to disable them with some water
Yeah, it would
and some golems. So,
Yeah.
Tango, what are they for?
Yeah, it would be better if we would be in spectator mode, because then we can see actually one spawning. So essentially, if a slime spawns here, he sees a golem from every spot possible. So for each layer, we only need one golem, because if you check, there's always a space where you can see the golem set, which is important. And the slime immediately starts to track the golem and runs towards him. So yeah, he runs towards him and mostly lands in the water here, but he could also land on the side. So we have slime blocks under there. So yeah, most of the slimes won't die if they fall.
And of course, if they land there, they'll just move to the water streams on their own.
Yeah, if they land down there, they still see a golem. Also, you could also remove the carpet. If a slime spawns down there, he could see a golem, so he tries to run towards him.
Yeah, the carpet is just so that when we turn the farm off, no slimes actually spawn down there.
Yep. Yeah, and then we have a lava blade. Actually two. The first one cracks the big ones, and the second one is what took the most to develop.
Medium? Oh, really?
It took the medium slimes, and we have those also those trapdoors here. So the medium slimes just touch the lava very shortly and actually die in mid-air and split up in mid-air. So here are some incoming now. Yeah, and most of the small slimes die from fall damage, and the ones that are left behind are killed by other golems. And it's very important that the middle slimes die in mid-air. So if they wouldn't, the small slimes would, with about 40% chance, be killed by the lava, and their drops would be lost. So yeah, that's the whole clue, that those die in mid-air. And it's very important to quick the slimes as fast as possible, because you would otherwise run into trouble with the mob cap. So we have optimized the system for a maximum killing speed. I don't think you can make it any more quicker. The slimes immediately track the golem, flush straight into the lava, even die by fall damage. It's really optimized for speed. Because if you would only have a single slime farm, it doesn't really matter, because you're mainly kept by the fact that so few slimes spawn. But actually, if this normal setup here is running, we have about 30 slimes and 15 or 10 witches all the time, and even we can have sometimes 60 slimes if they crack up and split up. So it's really optimized for speed. And with 5 of those slime chunks and 5 farms, we can actually get about 18,000 slime balls per hour, which is quite amazing.
Yeah,
So,
so
yep.
that's how we filled up the storage.
Yep. It's very fast.
And so how many slime
So-
farms do we have in total?
Yeah, we have 5 slime farms. And also what I noticed that the local difficulty also influences the size of the slimes that spawn. So if you would start on day 1 in hard mode, the output of the farm is just half as much. But since we have spent a lot of time on the server and the local difficulty is increased, more bigger slimes spawn. Essentially, we get about 3,500 slime balls per hour now with those slime farms instead of the 1,700 which you would get on day 1.
Oh, and we could actually just see the squid dying almost in the water stream.
Also, what's worth noting are the spawning platforms. There's only 2.5 blocks space in between to get as much spawning spaces as possible. So we have 9 spawning floors, I guess, or 10 even. Never counted it. Okay. I guess that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I guess. Well, we should
Yeah,
also
there's one
mention.
last thing we forgot to show. Very important. The elevator.
The old design. Yeah, we already had it in the last tour, a similar one, at one of the wood farms. So
I just wanna point out, Mango built us this beautiful elevator. Sucks really bad. That's why we have an Ender Pearl elevator.
yeah, that makes it.
Good that we mentioned it.
Feel free to cut that out if you want.
Alright. Yeah, actually, one thing we should also mention, it's the wall perimeter, which I think looks pretty cool, and yeah, design courtesy of Mango. Especially also the witches, they look pretty cool, I think. Even though we had to fix them once or twice.
Yeah, they got burned.
How many times did we fix them? I think I fixed it at least 3 times.
Yeah, I fixed also a lot of other places while building it the first time. I guess we had 10 fires or so.
Yeah, there was just some lava somewhere hidden below the wall and everything caught on fire because it's mostly wood and some wool in the witches. So, yeah. It was a bit annoying, but I think by now we removed all the lava. But it was actually interesting in one aspect because there was no fire for, I don't know how long, several weeks, where we really AFK'd here for a long time. And then it was like every other day that we had some fire. So it was a bit weird, but by now I think we fixed everything.
Lightning could hit it.
No, on top we have actually iron blocks. So it always started from the bottom. I think there's always something on top. I can't actually see it from over here. But yeah, even lightning wouldn't spread because it would be extinguished by the rain. So yeah. Anyways, I guess that allows us to wrap things up, right?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
guess one last thing actually we forgot to mention is because I guess we're all pretty much aware of that. So we have several perfect AFK spots that are possible, and Vince is beautifully demonstrating here. But we picked one that is that's basically by perfect AFK spot. What I mean is an AFK spot where you're in range of all the witch farms and all the drop shoots. So none of the witches despawn, and you're optimizing the use of all the witch huts. And yeah, we just have a little different carpet marking it out here.
Yep. And one thing we should also mention for the witch farm design, it was for a big part the work of Sharir, but we also had someone help a bit.
Just to see if you could get rid of the minecarts, I guess. You didn't really help with the design.
Yeah, but we also incorporated just some ideas from Redstone Spire. So also shout out to you. I think it was quite nice to work together with him. I actually wasn't there at that point, but yeah, you guys seem to have some fun. And yeah, we got something that's probably the best design that's currently out there. Yeah, just because it's instant triggering and only toggle state shifting floor. But I guess about the details, check out Terry's channel. And with that, I'll say let's say goodbye and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bleh.